mean, you got to give all the credit in the world to LaSalle. I actually thought they really came after us. They guarded us well. And, you know, the way they hold the ball, it's a tough team to come back against once you get down like that. And, you know, concern going into the tournament was, in this matchup, was Jordan Price. Obviously, when you have a star that has the ability to get 40 in a night, it's always scary. And I thought he came out really highly motivated tonight. And he was 1 for 6 from 3 in the first half, and then came out and just exploded in the second half. And we changed matchups on him, we changed schemes on him, and he just got one of those zones. But I really thought it was their defense. I thought they really guarded us very well today. And you got to give credit to LaSalle.
Questions for the student athletes?
DC, just how would you explain the turnovers, the amount of turnovers that you had in this game, and trying to improve on that moving forward in possible future games?
I give credit to LaSalle for denying. They were denying Micah and all our guards. So I kept picking up my dribble. So that was my fault for doing that, doing dumb turnovers. But I got to work on keeping my dribble alive, seeing the floor better, and make smarter decisions.
You know, for both of you guys, with both of y'all being guards, you know, and kind of having that perspective, how difficult is it to try to, you know, stay in front of and to try to contain a guy like Price?
Yeah, he's a great player, and tonight he made big time plays. He had 36 points. We couldn't stop him, and they just made plays, and we didn't.
Yeah, just like Mike said, he can score in a variety of ways, and you just got to contest all the shots hard, hope you miss, because he was on fire tonight.
Mike, a lot of teams the second half adjusted to you throughout the season, especially on your deep shots. What did they do, if anything, different to contain you, and what kind of adjustments did you try to make?
I just tried to find open shots off the dribble, but they did well speeding me and DC up. I thought the entire game, and that's where they forced turnovers against us. And like I said, I tried to find open shots, and I made a couple, but couldn't make enough plays to get a win tonight.
You all had talked a whole lot after that St. Joe's win about gaining a certain level of confidence with the losing streak being over. Was there a certain point in this game, or I guess when was that when you guys, you know, kind of started to feel that, you know, I guess maybe slip away a bit?
Derek, you can start.
You don't never lose confidence in yourself. You still got to believe in yourself and keep grinding at the end of the day. But we just fought hard, and they made big shots, and we couldn't do nothing about it.
Anything else for the student athletes? You guys are all set. Questions for Coach?
Jim, it looked like you had the game where you won it when you went on that run midway through the first half, and then had the tempo the way you guys would want to play it. And then what happened? Was it the transition game that they had that killed you?
Yeah, I think Jordan Price killed us. I think we took the lead, and if I'm correct, I think he hit 2 threes back-to-back on that. We were trying to get the game to our tempo. Michael picked up 2 early fouls, which affected us. Obviously, Derek didn't have one of his better games early, so we got us out of a rhythm a little bit. But I think we got to half, you know, still with a chance to win this game. I thought we came out in the second half, first 5 minutes, played really aggressively. We got in our flow. We were getting misses, getting transition. Took that lead, but it was gone pretty quick. And then, again, it looked like Jordan really got into a zone and tried extending on him. We tried switching on him, and it was, you know, first half he killed us on his drives to the basket and foul shots. Second half he killed us on threes. So it's you know, when you have a great player like that, it's difficult.
You mentioned the counter run there, Jim, in the second half where LaSalle got, I think, 11 unanswered against you guys. You know, after kind of starting the second half, you know, with getting those 8 points, you know, kind of a spirited start, how much did that seem to kind of knock your guys back, you know, and maybe, you know, take a little bit out of them?
Well, it's just the flow of the game. I mean, every game has runs. You know, we made ours, they made theirs. I expected it to be continuous runs back and forth. So I don't think it knocked our sails or whatever that you just said. I don't think it did that at all. I mean, they made plays, and we had to regroup and make plays again. I think it was more of their consistent defensive pressure. They really guarded DC really, really hard, took away his lanes, and made things really difficult on Micah. I think that was more of thing that stopped us more than the wind getting knocked out of our sails.
Was this game, as far as the turnovers and the points allowed, just kind of what your season has been?
No, not really. To be quite honest, this is one of the worst games we've played. We were close in mostly all our losses. We were very close and had leads in the second half. This game, I think, was very abnormal for us. Like I said, I think first half, Micah picking up 2 fouls. We turned the ball over quite a bit. We never got in a flow. We really didn't get anything out of our forward position. But again, I thought getting to the half, wasn't that big of a lead. 5-point game at half. We were fine. We came out. Thought we came out aggressively, got the lead back, and I expected it to be a battle back and forth from that time. But then I think we really struggled scoring the ball. I mean, we shot 34% from the field. Most games this year, we shoot 46% from the field.
Similar line of questioning in regards to supporting cast opposite, obviously, DC and Micah. Do you feel they did enough? Why not, other than Marquel, who obviously showed up with 10 tonight?
Obviously, no. I don't know if that answers your question. We didn't. I mean, LG had 9 points. Like our forward position, the 5 spot, we really didn't get much out of. Eric James, played 29 minutes, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Some of these younger guys, in a tournament play, you need to have guys step up. I watched some of the St. Louis game. The kid Bartley averages 3 points a game, and he had 20. They had guys, and we just didn't do it. And I give that credit to LaSalle. They did a great job guarding us.
Jim, when you're game planning and preparing for a guy like Price and trying to contain him, what's, I guess in that preparation, what's sort of the most difficult aspect of trying to neutralize a guy like that who does so much for that team?
Yeah, well, you gotta guard him with 5 guys. We did a very good job of him. He shot, I want to say 7 for 24 in the first time we played him. We did an excellent job. We really gapped him. We crowded his space. We made him very uncomfortable. We contested a lot of his shots. Today, I just thought he got too comfortable. It was somewhat of the same game plan, and then we had to make adjustments to it when he got so hot. But again, you got a gap, you got a crowd, and he just got comfortable.
With you all finishing 16-16 here, how much of an interest or a desire is there, to participate in the postseason, in something like the CBI or that new tournament in Vegas?
If we get invited to a postseason tournament, we're going to play in it. I think we should. I think these kids fought hard. They've earned it. It's an opportunity to keep working with your team, opportunity to reward the seniors for rebuilding a program that was rock bottom, and in 4 years you had a winning record. Something you got to hold your hat on. Right now, nothing feels good. We're not even going to address that with the kids yet. We'll deal with that when we get back to campus.
Anything else? Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.